You're such an asshole.
So this is alleged, and that's why it is a question. Is Resorts World Vegas stealing your money? And like, oh, stealing? That's a pretty harsh. No. Look. Let me explain something to you. I don't care if it's hidden fees. I don't care if it's lying about the whatever the agreement might be, and it doesn't have to be a casino, it could be anything. For example, I go into an oil change place. I want you to change my oil, and then you strip my oil pan threads because you misplaced the thing, or you failed to screw in the oil plug correctly. I don't care if it's a mistake. I don't care if it's, well, actually in the small fine print, or you try to put in optional fees that people can contest and charge out. And I don't care if it's legal, right? Well, that's legal. You could do it. I don't care. At the end of the day, are you stealing people's money? I don't care what variation of fraud it is. Lying, fraud, unethical yet legal business. I don't care. And neither do the rest of the American people or global people. People are sick of the corporate fraud. I don't care if it's incompetence. You accidentally stole people's money. We're done. Fucking done. And I'll write American Family Insurance, right? Remember when you tried to fuck me over and I had to spend, you didn't steal my money, right? At the end, American Family Insurance inevitably paid out for a goddamn lightning strike on my house, right? Wasn't like a weird fire happened. It was literally an act of God. We're not too sure about that. And I had to spend basically 2 full weeks of full-time work, 80 hours of my time, going to an appliance repair company to say, no, my oven doesn't work because it got shorted out. That's stealing. Maybe it's legal. Don't give a fuck. It's so simple, boys and girls. I know, and I really mean this, you needle microscopic dick MBA fucks. It's so simple. It is a good product at a fair price. It is establishing customer brand loyalty. My God, I love Barbasol shaving cream. It's good. It's foamy. It does the right job. My whiskers, I feel nice. I like Barbasol. I'm not endorsing Barbasol. I actually don't use Barbasol. I use Edge, but I have nothing against Barbasol. But let's say Barbasol made the most greatest shit. Wow, I'm a Barbasol man, and you don't have to spend another penny marketing to me, my fine good sir, because I'm going to go buy Barbasol. You guys can't get that. You are too fucking stupid. It is fuck everyone over, nickel and dime, screw them over. So now I don't know. That's why this is a question. Is Resorts World Vegas stealing your money? Because there are reports of hidden fees of different casinos, not just Resorts Worlds and restaurants. There is what would be approaching usury, which I'm not exactly sure the legal term, where you buy a water, right? And you're going to assume it's somewhere. Okay, we're on the strip. The water's good. I can understand if it costs $5. I'm really thirsty. And it ends up being 13. It's not stealing, but it's fuckery. It's almost abusive. Look, and I know you got the right to do it, guys. We got the right to point it out. And now all of a sudden Vegas, oh my God, our tourism is down 13%. Have you tried not fucking your clients in the ass? Have tried, it's crazy, man. A good product at a fair price. I got a friend. I like my friends. I don't have family. I got friends. And these are like the friends that, someone were like some kind of vengeance movie in the 90s. Their daughter gets kidnapped and it's like, and the cops don't do anything because the cops are, like, time to gear up, go after them. That would be, yep. This is a one-way trip. Let's do it. It's time to put it together. So one of my dear friends sent this to me. You guys will be happy to know I've officially broken with Resorts World. Now, this guy, Resorts World, was his place. He would go there all the time. Oh, by the way, Resorts World, you have every free right to email back. You can investigate this matter if you would like, and I could tell you, maybe you can make it right, and maybe there was a miscommunication, right? That's a possibility, right? Resorts World could be great. You guys could be great. Just a miscommunication. Got a new person on the floor. They don't know what they're doing. Perfectly understandable. Reach out to me. Let me know. And I'll say, you know what? Resorts World did a good product at a fair price thing. They reach out and say, yes, we're sorry. We looked into that and you're right. And I have here, I'm going to believe someone is going to be my buddy because I know this guy. He's a good and honorable and ethical guy, right? I don't know the management of Resorts World, so maybe this was a miscommunication. You reach out to me. I put my contact below, assholeconsulting.com. Maybe you need some consulting. Maybe you'd like to learn about this thing called a good product at a fair price. Perhaps I could look at your customer service in your billing system, in your process. Maybe I could help you out. So it could just be a mistake, right? It could be, we're not the casino padding people's bills. We're not those people. You guys will be happy to know I've officially broken up with Resorts World. A certain amount of charges on my card. I'm not going to say what. It's a lot. It's a lot. And they won't do anything about it. I turned them over to my credit card to deal with. He accuses them of thievery. I have not yet accused them of thievery because I still know there's a chance that this was a mistake. And we'll find out, right? You can reach out to the guy. He reached out to you, customer service. I'm sure you have the best Native American, not American Indian, I mean native born in the United States, could be Native American speakers, English speakers who are just, yes, sir, right? Because you're a high end, you're one of the high end casinos on the strip, right? You're not some schmuck, you're not some schlep. And this is why, and I gotta of all the things I gotta fucking do, right? Of all the things I gotta do, I gotta go get rid of my Capital. Don't get a Capital One business card. I'm gonna get this guy's business card because, like, yes, sir, right away. So we'll put it into that right now. Thank you. I said, what? Because he has spoken highly of, he used to speak highly of Resorts World. He used to. He was your agent. He was your salesman, a salesman of one. You could have gone and spread the good word of Resorts World. But what happened? Do you want to look into that? You can reach out to me and you could convert me to be a salesman for you. Like, hey, they reached out, Mr. Claire, we saw and we looked into it and we solved that problem right away. You're right. And so you don't have needle dick MBAs. You guys got normal dick MBAs. Maybe for fact, you don't even hire MBAs. You hire real working men and women. I don't know. You just got some ethics. I said, well, time to talk about I said, what? He says, I prepaid for the room and charged dinner to the room. And they proceeded to double bill me for both. Fraud, he accuses, yet it's not confirmed. Fraud. That is fraud if it turns out to be true. So my buddy, who I have 100% more faith in than you guys, he looked at his card. He says, this was double billed. He went up and says, hey, I got double billed. Oh, yes, sir, right away, sir. Sorry about that. There was an accounting snafu. Oh, my God, our accounting system is double billing. We ought to go and double check it because that's going to cause us problems, and we want to be a well-managed company. So I said, well, time to talk about that on my podcast because I want to make sure that you guys are aware of the problems with your accounting department so you run a good company at a fair price. My bet is they're in such financial distress that they're hoping people don't catch it. The bill they emailed me after I checked out was correct, but what showed up on my charge card was totally different. They probably hope people just look at the folio and go about their day. So I went and looked up. I'm going to do another one. Resorts World financial problems. Let's take a look at this, see if there is any news. This is from the San Francisco Gate. The Vegas Strip's $4.3 billion resort is mired in controversy. One stay showed why. Shortly after my arrival, an email landed in my inbox with the subject line ZZZ old do not use. This was not the customer service I was expecting from the most expensive resort in the history of Las Vegas. Is it? Is that the most? That's not. Is it? But given the controversy swirling around the Strip's $4.3 billion hotel, perhaps I should have known this was only harbinger of the meltdown to come. Everything about the troubled history of Resorts World has been a struggle. Okay, so there is some problems. It's just me. But what I would do to solve your problems is to have a good product at a fair price from the get-go and make sure your accounting department is it. If you need help, assholeconsulting.com. When it opened in everything about the troubled history of Resorts World has been a struggle. Its footprints on the far northern end of the Strip was once the home of the Stardust. When it opened in the 1950s, the Stardust was the largest hotel in the world, but its luster faded over the decades. In 2007, it was imploded for a project called Echelon, which was supposed to be comprised of 5 hotels and a massive shopping area, but the economic downturn left Echelon in a mess in its partially finished construction. The Genting Group, a Malaysian hospitality giant, bought the land in 2013. Wow, that was pretty good timing. Its vision was audacious. Resorts would be a China-themed with replica Great Wall of China homages to every province and even exhibit with actual pandas. Yeah. It's a Chinese-themed resort, but it's not a themed resort in the sense that they're sitting around trying to copy Tiananmen Square and making a dusty old replica, a Resorts World architect assured skeptics, boldly invoking the site of one of the 20th century's most infamous civil rights. Okay, God, dude, San Francisco gate guy, can we just get to it? Target Debapa. Soon problems emerged. Nearby Wynn Resort sued Resorts World, alleging the project infringed on its trademark by using a similar bronze exterior color scheme and was attempting to trick us into thinking it was another Wynn property. The dispute settled out of court. Construction began. Opulent China. Was it China? Their big color is red. I don't know about that. Suing them. Being rethemed for a younger crowd. The initial drawing had a lot of older billing technology as a selling point for the resort, which houses Hilton, Conrad, and Crockford hotels within its deep red tower, was in hindsight a terrible mistake. Before arriving at Resorts World, I tried to check in using the Hilton app as the app. I give you money, you let me stay here. Bye. The app, as a confirmation email instructed me to do. Although my reservation was tied to the account, there was no option to check in. Maybe I needed to use the Resorts World Vegas app instead, I thought. After downloading it, I arrived at a screen that said, preparing our new digital key app. When I clicked on the link, it took me to the Resorts World website where I was informed I would open the Alliance digital key app. I was now 3 deep sight into Resort World Ouroboros and utterly defeated. On my arrival day, I went to the Hilton registration desk to check in. The week before, guests at Resorts World reporting waiting up to 7 hours to check in after the computer system went haywire. So in comparison, my 15-minute wait wasn't onerous. I was handed a physical key to my room. One digital one never appeared in the app, and I zipped up the 58th floor so quickly that my ears popped. Well, that's kind of good. Wait, is there 58 floors on that? Bro. I was admiring the sweeping view of my room. Phone buzzed twice. I had 2 identical text messages confirming I was checked in. When I looked at my email, I was stunned to find 6 more emails, all exactly the same. That's my favorite. You don't even need to sign in through 3 different apps. You just sign up for one. And I'm like, hey, welcome to the Dickory-Doo family. Oh, my, the Dickory-Doo discount. Dickory-Doo, say, we got yours. Hey, Dickory-Doo saw that you checked in. Dickory-Doo, just letting you know, we saw you. We're going to Dickory-Doo. Welcome to your room. We saw you checked in. Dickory-Doo, you left your room. It's like, oh. Is there any wonder none of you corporations can make money? Is there anyone you make it so it's a hotel. Credit card, swipe I got a guy who sells point of payment systems. You want me to set it? It's all automated. Get your apps, get your points, get your apps. Few moments later, 2 more emails that mirrored the text popped in. I received 10 notifications that the room I was already occupying was ready for me. I longed for the simpler days of one email That scream, do not use me. Do not use at me. The King Room, lovely. Linens, the thing. Okay, the restaurant is nice. He took a picture. Exploring saw silver wire coming from the bedside table. There's a piece of alarm to reach out top end cap. Gave my finger a sharp turns. Electrical issues. I just want to know where the only 6 of the 16 booths were open. Denied my first, second, and third choice. Resigned with one of the open booths where I punched in my order into a self-service kiosk. Anything to avoid hiring people. The transaction wouldn't go through on any of my credit or debit cards. I looked for an employee to flag down, but there was no one there to help who wasn't actively cooking. Frustrated by yet another tech failure, wandered the resort for other food options, knowing how packed Junior's was. Maybe they all tried the kiosk and a bit rejected too. Maybe this was all some elaborate ruse to funnel us into the more expensive restaurants. Here, you know what? You just don't go to the Strip, okay? Take it from a guy who's a Vegas resident. You don't go to the Strip. You just don't go to the Strip. Go off Strip. It's plenty to do off Strip. I ended up at Brezza Italian spot in the District Resorts World Indoor Mall at over $100 for one person without drinks. It was no low budget meal, but it was a delightful one. 40-minute walk to Caesars. Okay. Resorts World finished last year with 2 of its worst financial quarters in years. This was written in late 2024. The last quarter of 2024 revenue was down 21.2% from the same period 2023. Occupancy was down to 83.6%, and the daily average room rate was down to was 286, down from 319 the year before. My room was 146 for a Wednesday night in March. I paid an extra $45 at check-in for an upgrade, still well below those averages. To make matters worse, the gambling license hangs in the balance. In August, the Nevada Gaming Control Board filed a complaint against Genting and Resorts World, alleging a litany of concerning problems. Oh, so you guys got bigger issues than just me and my stupid channel. You guys got way more concerns than making sure you didn't double book my friend. This is according to the board, Resorts World employees welcomed certain individuals to the casinos that they knew were illegal bookmakers and had ties to organized crime or were convicted of illegal gambling offenses. Among them, Matthew Boyer, the man who was allegedly serving as the bookie for the Shohei Ohtani's disgraced ex-interpreter. Okay, I don't know anything about that. Let's close out this. Over here. Gotta go over here. So they got that. The more pervasive one was staying was annoying. It's dinner time. Rating from a no sign advertising alley lounge, rooftop bar. This is a long photon blue. Okay, thank you, Katie. Q4 2024 earnings down 21%. Gaming Commission accepts $10.5 million settlement. Let me go to this. Resorts World Management. This is December 5th, 2024. Resorts World shakes up management, names new CEO amid legal woes. The Malaysian company has revamped the Strip Resort leadership and created a board to oversee the property, led by longtime MGM executive Jim Murin. So is it the Malaysian company owns it, and then it's like there's a management company that manages it? Who's the management company then? Who's the management company now? See, I want to know who's responsible. Right? I just want to know. Do you guys see? Ford Motor Corporation at least has a CEO. So when they outsource and fire all their American engineers and hire 4 engineers, and then they have more recalls in 2025 than the next 3 auto manufacturers combined, you say, well, okay, there's one guy that answers to it. I don't even know the Ford CEO guy's name. But it's owned by this, it's managed by that. Now it's a new management company. Jimmy left for Germany. Facing a multi-million-dollar fine by state regulators after allegations of allowing illegal bookmakers to gamble at the property, the Malaysian-based ownership of Resorts World Las Vegas is hiring a new CEO and creating a board of directors to oversee the 3-year-old Strip hotel and casino. Well, if the owners of the property Maybe the Malaysian owners, Genting, maybe you guys care. I'm sure they're aware of it. I know. Genting Berhad, that's the company's name, announced Thursday that longtime gaming industry executive Jim Murin will be chairman of a 4-person board overseeing the 3,500-room resort that opened in June of 2021. Gaming industry veteran Alex Dixon, that sounds like a Vegas name, a native of Las Vegas, was named CEO. Dixon most recently served as CEO at Q Casino and Resort and Dubuque Racing Association in Dubuque, Iowa. He announced his resignation in November, saying he was pursuing an out-of-state leadership opportunity. Wait, is he the new one or the later? Shakeup comes after casino posted its worst financial quarter in 3 years. Have you tried a good product at a fair price and not purposely screwing over your clients? We are. I know. I'm just trying to figure out if you're purposely screwing over clients, right? That's all I'm trying to figure out. Allegations 12-count disciplinary complaint filed in August by the gaming board, illegal bookmakers. This is a year-old information. Let me see. Resorts World. Let's just type in problems. And let's go news. Can I sort recent? Let's just do by recent. Oh, that is 2025. Hours-long delay at check-in plague famous Las Vegas resort. That's February 2024. Why is it all February and March? Wait a minute. Were you? Oh, you guys were the ones that did the Mr. Beast experience? That was you guys? Didn't Mr. Beast sue you guys? Oh my God. Former Resorts World president says license revoked in settlement with regulators. What a shit show. It's like a cursed ship. Let me go past month. Oh, Condé Nast. Second casino. No. Challenges. This is New York. Why is New York being listed so much? I'll do Vegas. Let's do that. For some reason, I'm getting to New York. Resorts World Las Vegas. Award-winning contactless check-in and mobile key room implementation. Oh, it's award-winning, huh? It's like the Nobel Prize or the Oscars. It means jack fuck all shit. Upgraded points. Resorts World ends free parking for hotel guests as new tech system rolls out. Oh, okay, so this is 4 weeks ago. So is the new tech system going to work? You know, in their defense, it could be that they're just having tech problems. Condé Nast 2025's Reader's Choice Award. Okay, you guys ready? For you young people, the baby boomers have set up awards. That doesn't mean anything. It means nothing. Like the top 30 under 30, Patrick Boyle looked into it, and it's like a surprising percentage of them end up being in jail because they're fraudulent. He's at a Trump Hotel International Vegas. Okay, that's interesting. Number 9, Aria, 8, Caesar's Palace. Well, if you're going to do the top 10, that's all the major resorts on the Strip. Virgin Hotels, Waldorf. I didn't know there was a Waldorf Astoria in Vegas. The Venetian. I like the Venetian. It's very nice. The Palazzo, which is the same as the Venetian. I don't know why they separated, but they do. Nobu. Let's Caesar's Palace. I must have been through there. Platinum Hotel. That's odd. Four Seasons Hotel Las Vegas. Okay, so what's it called? It's not in there. Resorts World is not in there. All right. Link below is my consulting website, assholeconsulting.com. We're better than McKinsey and Bain because basically we're not going to suck your dick. Okay, there you go. If you care. You do. You have the right. Please contact me. I want to know what's going on. And if you could look into investigate my friend. This is a great opportunity for you to like, oh no, we're sorry. Maybe someone on customer service based over in Bangladesh had a bad day. Do you care? I know you got some bigger issues maybe, but do you care? And I'll tell you companies, I will cost you more than you cost me and my friends. I will. I am not what's his name? Joe Rogan. I'm not a huge, but I will make it. I will make you. Oh shit, we should have just sold the good, right? Borderlands, right? Company that made Borderlands 4. I cost you more than what I had to pay $70 for the game. And then I played him like, this is broke shit. I've cost you at least a couple $100. What is so hard with you companies to do it right the first time, do it well, and just do a good product at a fair price? What the fuck is wrong with you people? You guys spend billions of dollars, or video games, hundreds of millions of dollars. That's a lot of money. Do you think you could spend the extra 5-6% and make sure it works? What is so wrong with, don't you want your customers to be happy? Colin, $5. ZZZDNU is an ID trick for old POS PMS payment systems. Here, Colin's got some inside baseball on this. Alphabetized to bottom of list to keep employees or IT from billing out to a depreciated code. ZZZDNU is an IT trick for old payment systems. Bottom list to keep employees or IT from billing out to a deprecated code. I mean, so it's a way to prevent them from double billing. Is that what it is? I'm not fishing for another super chat, but I'm impressed. You know that. Ass bucket, $5. My apartment laundry machines are all app-based. Oh, fuck them. I'll wash it in my sink. Swear to God, app-based washing machine. App-based washing machines. The machine is already a complicated enough machine. And now you're going to add a whole other machine with software, so that could get fucked up too. They charge an additional fee if you don't use the app. The app notifies you late when the load is done. Oh, fuck no. No. Oh, we live in hell. We live in fucking hell. An app for the washing machine. You business managers and leaders, I know you are not smart enough to think. It is all trends. That's all you do is you go on trends. You have got to learn the importance of the M4 Sherman tank versus the Tiger tank and design. You really need to learn the mistakes of the Tiger tank. You over-engineer all the shit, so there's just more shit that will go wrong with it. I get to deal with guess what my day involves? Dealing with corporations' fuck-ups. Not kidding. A good quarter of my time today is going to be dealing with corporate. I guess this is dealing with a corporate. I'd like to move on to funner things like, hey, I like to move on to my day, like go to the gym, or fuck, man. Fuck you people. The day is coming. Here's another thing. That's a good thing. The Amish don't go out. You're turning everyone Amish. We're like, why would I go out? Like, no. You're going, not that the Amish are skeptical, like everyone outside our commune is going to screw us over, but they all like, no, why would we? We're not doing that. We're not buying that. But you're going to turn everyone on. Why would I go? Why would I leave my house? Why? You don't offer anything. Why? I want to go to Vegas and have a good time, not have to go and become a fucking CPA and hire Chad Elkins at the Elkins Accounting Hour to audit my credit card statement to look for double billing. All right, we'll see you guys later, Toodles.